Hello and good evening, everybody. It is the moment you've all been waiting for. 3 years in the making. And we're finally making blueberries. I apologize for that noise, first off. Unless you're into that. I am not. Yeah, I attempted blueberries a very long time ago. Got very frustrated with the color. They are a very weird color. That does not come in polymer clay, turns out. That I've found. Let's get these out of their wrapping. Sorry, I texted my friend a couple minutes ago telling him I was going to make 900 blueberries because, and here is my math, there are 65 blueberries to a cup. There are 2 cups in a pint. Blueberries are typically sold in a pint or a quart. Oh, we're not doing a quart because that would be awful. 2 cups to a pint. 7 pints needed to fill the order. We'll see how fast it goes, and if I decide to do quarts, we'll do quarts. But for right now, we're doing pints. Alright, now that's over. But he texted me back, he goes, 900? I was like, yeah, he goes, that might count as masochism. Like, it might. It just very well might. So I'm gonna try to get this color. It's a very, I need to take my ring off. It's a very deep blue with like a silvery tint exterior. It's very odd. So I'm gonna try my best here. See what we can get. I don't know. I don't know. How was everybody's weekend? I was so productive. I got the house cleaned with the help of my boys, and I got stuff for my garden, even though I said I wasn't going to spend any more money this month. But the garden needs soil, so I got soil and mulch, and it's okay. It's fine. And then I got all of the blackberries done, all of the apples done, got 9 items logged or uploaded to my Etsy that had been like in the backlogs. Really happy with that. I didn't get my raspberries done, but that's okay because I need to buy more beads for them. Alright, we're getting somewhere with this color. That's a good start. It's a better start than I thought we'd have. Got a lot done. Had to do. Hi. Oh, you saw the D&D movie? Yeah, my husband went to go see it with a buddy of his. Said it was good. I've heard raving reviews from everybody so far. Except for my husband, who said, yeah, fantasy movie. It was good. How did you like it? And did you get the popcorn bucket? No. Yeah. $35 for a popcorn bucket seems a little bit absurd for me, but I heard that yesterday's festivities were fantastic. I saw pictures. Your schemes are ever impressive. Okay, sounds like you had an awesome weekend. Alright, 900 of these bad boys. I think that's the color. That's the color I like. Part of me just wanted to get caviar beads that were just a little bit bigger and just dump a million of them into a bag, but that seemed like it was unfair. Hi BD, how you doing? Our first blueberry, hold on, I need to see if maybe I will tint them afterwards, but they do have a weird silvery sheen to them, right? Like, grab some poppy seeds. Yeah, like I said, I was thinking about using caviar beads, just dumping a whole bunch of caviar beads and being like, I did it! 900 blueberries! But that feels cheap. And kind of unfair. If blueberries are the size of a nickel, let me make sure I'm doing this right. Or kind of closer to the size of a penny. 3/4 of an inch to dollhouse scale. Done. Oh boy. Okay, so about a 1/16 of an inch. That's how big they have to be. Which these are a little tiny. Need somebody having to keep track. Nexus is in the shower and will be here shortly. Okay. Thank you for keeping me updated on the status of the Nexus. You guys out gardening all day? Should be putting these onto my baking sheet so I don't have to do it later, because then I would have to put 900 of these Sons of Guns on the baking sheet. Oh, lucky her. What'd she get them for? Regular price. Was she what? How the heck? Tell her to send me some. Oh wait, I've got to poke these guys. Blueberries have that weird little hole at the end. Getting ahead of ourselves, Bailey. Getting so excited. Huh. Wow. Lucky you guys. We will do 10 and then poke. 10 and then poke. Or we will do 100 and then we poke them all. And then we'll put them in the oven. Then we'll make 100 more. Nine berries, only 891 to go. Actually, technically, 901 to go. I'm gonna make 910 is the goal. Because there are, on average, anywhere from 65 to 70 berries per cup, 2 cups per pint, 7 pints. I could do them in quarts, but that would be a lot. It is a lot. And I found this out last night when I had just finished my apples. It's like, darn it, there's so many. I knew it was going to be a lot. That's okay. We're moving along. The part that worried me the most was getting the color right. 1 per minute. It doesn't take me 1 per minute. I hope not. Take is what it takes. Yeah, thanks. It's the devotion to the art. BG, I sent Nexus a video to show you. I don't know if she actually sent it to, or showed it to you. Do they stain miniature dentures as well? I don't know. We'll have to see. So many blueberries. One of my friends on Facebook shared this event and they're like, the moment we've been waiting for. A video of is like carpenters versus construction workers versus something else. See if I can find it. Construction workers versus trim carpenters versus furniture makers. Oh, well, I sent it to her. Yes, he was. And Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Fisherman. Glad we're on the same page. Has anyone been keeping count? More than thanks. More than 9. I'd say more than 10. Alright, here's the question. Do I poke holes in them? Because they do got that blossom end there. And do I tint them with silver? I don't know the right answer either. Feel like I could get away without tinting them silver, but I should probably poke holes. Can't believe $15 for a bunch of fruit trees. I am envious. Not that I have anywhere to put them, but I'm still envious. Hi! Craftsman Studios. Welcome to my channel. You have joined on the weirdest night. Feels like. Where this is pretty much what I'm going to be doing. It's just making tiny blue berries. Xylo something. Not very helpful. What brings you to my channel, Craftsman? I was gonna ask how it's going, but I can see. Yeah, slow. Very slow. Don't worry, we'll get back into making them in a second. I just wanted to see how many I had. Not that I thought I was anywhere close to 900. The girl can hope, right? Oh no, so I'm making well, the amount of blueberries that would go into a pint for a dollhouse if they you know, have a kitchen scene or they have, give me one second. Sorry, my child. So I do dollhouse miniatures, and I am on a mission to make a whole bunch of food, both for myself and for my Etsy shop, and we've calculated that there are about 65 to 70 blueberries per cup. 2 cups and a pint, 7 pints is the goal. So 910 blueberries. And the bushes, so Brian Davis here and Nexus, who should join us in a little bit, they bought a whole bunch of actual plants and were telling me about them. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. $58 berries, is that? 58 berries. I could make a blueberry bush. I mean, it would be a very small blueberry bush with 900 berries. Oh, like a pollinator. You do miniatures too. Great. Awesome. Cool. What kind of miniatures do you specialize in, or are you kind of all over the place? And do I know you? Are you being sneaky? Or did you just find me on Twitch? Scaled model houses, 1/16 scale. Ooh! So hold on. So 1/16 is pretty cool. I work in 1/12. But I am doing a side project for myself in HO train scale, which is 187. 1/16. How do you find, what scale is that typically? That's so weird. I don't know. I probably know where you could find 1/16. 3/4. 3/4? That's so bizarre. I'm sorry. It's not like bad weird. It's just I don't ever hear of anybody working in that scale. Like 1/2 inch is hard enough. 1/4 inch, God bless those people. I think we all kind of have to be into miniatures. Give me 1 second, guys. Ah, the glories of motherhood. I have to go find everything for everyone. You're happy you found that? I'm happy that I could be here. I'm sorry that I just had to go run off and do mom thing. This is like the least formal stream you're gonna find, so I apologize for that. Because I'm kind of all over the place. Xylosma. I don't know what that is. I am gonna have to look that up. I appreciate you understanding. How long you been into minis? If you say something like 5 years, I'm gonna. Oh. I'm gonna have to look into 1/16 scale. That is crazy. Crazy awesome. How do you find anything in that scale? I guess you have to make it. Well, no, I'm finding some. Weird. Weird. Very cool. Huh. That xylosma gets big. It's nice though. Thanks for the follow. I do 1/12 scale. Every inch in the dollhouse would be a foot in real life. $10. That's not old. Don't worry about that. Here, I'll help you out to make you not feel old. I've been doing it for 24 years. There you go. $10 is a good time. That's a good amount of time for any hobby. Oh, well. As long as you're having fun, that's what counts. I am also nowhere near pro. But my goal for myself is to enjoy myself. My goal for my shop is to provide something that is a decent quality handmade item without being like out of a price range for people trying to get into miniatures. Ooh, good question. Architecture. Craftsman era. I know nothing about architecture, so I can't contribute to this conversation. Do you have pictures of your stuff? I'd love to see them if you are willing to share, like, your Instagram or anything like that. Ooh. Oh, cool. Nowhere near pro my butt. These are neat. Holy cow. It's, oh my gosh, it's even got like to code. That's so cool. Too cool. That's impressive. I love it. That's great. Oh, and I saw something on there. You stream too? I'll have to follow you back. I don't usually have a lot of time to check out other streams, but I'll definitely give you the follow. Brian is an in real life woodworker, carpenter. What would you call yourself there, Brian? Carpenter? Furniture maker. Sure. D, all of the above. Oh, you guys have a lot you can chat about then. Wondrous. Love when I can bring people together. Oh, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 times 5 is 100. Ha 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 ha. I made it to 100. 9 more to go. My buddy texted me. It was like, I have to make 900 blueberries. He goes, 900? It's like, yeah, Because I'm pretty sure that's masochism. I'm like, you're right. I don't know what else. Yeah. I mean, yes. I'm trying to spell out help. It's not working. Thanks, guys. Oh no, I lost clay. Oh, that's not good. That means it's stuck in my clothes somewhere. Ah, on the floor. Your work is spectacular. Do not talk yourself down. Scratchy noises. That was awful. Also, hi Nexus. My finger. Why does my finger feel? Oh, because. I have like dull sensation in one of my fingers from an injury I had there last week. 2 weeks ago? Slowly starting to come back. So it feels funny when I'm doing this. Can't necessarily feel. What? What? Get this, Nexus, it's 1/16 scale. Is that like... Is that architecture scale? Is that what that is? Like, when they make their little models for houses? To show off models and stuff. Ah, I knew it from somewhere. It's like, I know that scale. Something happens in that scale. And I think model cars are in that scale. shoe. Stupid square. Yeah, 1 inch, yeah. Mm-hmm. No, 1 inch is not 1/16 inch. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Yeah. I always used to get, like, angry that I couldn't find model cars in 112. I just want one. Just want one model car. That's all I want. The Hollows don't need, like, a highway worth of cars, but it would be nice if... if I had one. Like a Model T or something like that. Something old. Get off. Thank you. That is super cool. I really love your work. Uh-oh. Yeah, better go do it. And do it with a smile. Good luck. Godspeed. New friends, make new friends. Do 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 do, new friends. So many blueberries. Alright, Nexus, you're the professional. Do I put the little blossom ends in? Like poke a hole? And do I paint, not paint, do I chalk them with a silver chalk? How much do you think I should hate myself tonight? No. Yes, yes. Yes, 1 inch in real life would be 1/16 of an inch. Yes. What's the goal for berries tonight? 910. You got there, BD. Good job. Which is why these berries are just under or close to a 1/16 of an inch in diameter. Because blueberries are like the size of a penny. Okay, sure. Silver pastel, okay. Here, I'll show you. I did a test earlier. Alright, there's our blueberry. That would be our blossom end. See the hole? Hi. Yep, need the blossom end. Okay, I don't think the silver stands out enough for it to matter. They're a little squatty. Silver or gray paint, whatever. Too big of a butthole. Have you seen blueberries? They've got a big butt. No roadblocks on the extra mile. Yeah. Well, they'll squat when I put the butt in. Called a blossom end. It's not a butt. Let's be... Let's not be children. Yeah, that's 900, correct. I don't think the silver is gonna work out. Gray, whatever. It won't stick. Or you mean with paint? I don't know. I think it'll be two. Yeah, I got a rounded oint. Doesn't everybody? It's so tiny. 900 of these. I'm not painting them. I'm gonna say no. I say I will compromise and use this tool, but I will not paint them. because I don't think it's going to stand out enough or it will be too much. And like there's not, yeah, it's not going to stick. The pastel's not going to stick after it bakes. And if I dust over them with a paintbrush while they're still uncooked, then they're all going to stick together. That's my argument. Ow. So, okay, back to it. If I can get 100 of these guys done and baked tonight, I will be a ninth of the way done and I will be satisfied with that. I'm happy enough that I got the color right. So were you in trouble, Craftsman? Oh, we were arguing over should they have the butt, as they were calling them. It's called a blossom end. It's the hole at the bottom of the blueberry. This part. One moment. And then we were arguing over how to make them have that grayish sheen that they have, and whether I actually feel like doing it, which not going to happen. All the mom things tonight. Okay, what? Sorry. Not yet. Hi. How are you? Oh my goodness, everybody's joining me tonight. This is so exciting. I know that name. Good enough to eat. Yeah, we gotta make 900 of these suckers. I have 128 so far. So many people in the stream. How are you doing? This is such a special stream now. This is awesome. Every stream is a special stream, but this is especially special. Oh, I'm so excited I can't stop smiling. So, you know Stuck in the Nexus. You also know Brian Davis Designs. I'm sorry, I am trying to spell help. Now no, next time I will. And I'll take pictures. I'll take pictures and post them on my Instagram when I do my next 100. Craftsman does do interesting work. They are a new viewer. And I don't think Evil Eating Grasshopper is in here anymore, but they are a friend of mine. What up? Man, I am also just so glad that I'm not sitting here talking to myself while making 900 blueberries. That would be depressing. Oh, you missed out, Jackie, last time. Jackie, that feels weird. I made blackberries last time. Here, I'll show you them. I made a lot of things last time. Last weekend was my super stream, and every like 3 months I tried to do a super stream where it's either Friday, Saturday, Sunday night, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Doing whatever. Trying to knock out projects. And we did apples, bananas, and then blackberries and raspberries this past one. And then I think the end of 2021 I did like a super mega awesome super stream that was 9 nights, I think. And we made like every herb. It's great. I don't think I'll ever do that again. That was exhausting. It was like running home, forcing food down my face, and then getting right onto the stream a couple nights, and then it was in the middle of the Christmas season, and I was just, not again. Thank you. Do you have a Discord as well? I do have a Discord. I should probably put that on my link tree. I am not usually on it, I tune in on Discord only to listen to my husband raid on World of Warcraft. It's like the only thing I use it for. Discord is kind of like a chat room that you can use both text and voice chat. It's like the new instant messenger, but kind of a mix between that and like a forum. Just Skype a drunker, probably. It's kind of like if you took a forum and then also allowed voice chat and instant messaging. But yeah, I do have a Discord. I don't frequently use it. I've got the Facebook, the Instagram, the TikTok, the blog, Etsy, Twitch, YouTube. And I'll go all over that stuff at the end of the stream when I get tired of making blueberries. Drunker. Long for simplicity. You all probably do not understand that word these days. If I could live a more simplistic life, I certainly would. But in order to market oneself, one has to be on all of the social media. $128. That was 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 28. Out of 910. I had 100 counted out in this in my spelling of whatever I was spelling there. So many berries. And that's for pints. I could have done quarts, and then I would have just had to do 1,800 berries. But we're gonna pretend that blueberries get sold in pints. Oh, I'm putting them on my baking tray that has a polyester, cotton, something. a polyfill. There we go, that's the word. Picture them falling all together as happened for my red berries after all the work. Yeah, no. Lord knows that I'm gonna trip out of my room and they're gonna go sprawling across the floor when I go put them in the oven. I'll cry. I'll cry. I gotta make sure that the oven's not set to toast. Done that before too. Can't remember what I burnt, but I had worked really hard on it. It was years ago. It was like 11 years ago at this point, maybe 12 years ago at this point. I had made something that I had worked really hard on, and I put it in the toaster oven and forgot to set the toaster oven to bake, and I burnt the crap out of it. I was not pleased. It was like one of my first blog posts, and I had called it Everybody Oops. Much like the children's book, Everybody Poops. And I thought I was funny. It's still funny. Ooh, there's a lot of conversation happening. I'm not keeping up. Can you bake polyfill? Yes, you can. Yeah, never toast it. Cannot be as bad as the mouse in my mother-in-law's toaster. Oh no. Gross. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god, my abs, that hurts. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh. I need to stop crying. It's awful. Oh boy. Oh, God. I haven't laughed that hard in a while. Just the visual. It's like a cartoon. Singed for the poor thing. Oh, Jackie, I owe you a long email soon. And I got your forwarded email through the mail the other day. Thank you for that. I do owe you an email. Things have been hectic, but they're slowing down, thankfully, so I will definitely get on that soon. And I have a few questions for you in relation to all of this. Yes, but back to the education. Yes, you can bake on polyfill. And for me, it helps. So when you bake polymer clay on a hard surface, you get like this shiny, awful finish on the bottom of it. So to prevent that, putting it on polyfill gives it something to cushion that. Yeah. If I can get to 200 berries tonight, I will be thrilled. Actually, so let me cut 2 more berries, because if we get 2 more berries, we will have 1 pint. There, pint. Oh boy. Where's it gone? Putting 3 pieces for an exhibit tomorrow, so we'll be leaving in half an hour. Looking forward to keeping up with your Blueberry Hollow. Going on, lots of fun things to learn. Sure, lots of fun things to learn. And if you haven't, you should check out all of my websites at... Yeah. Because I got a lot going on. And for me to ramble them off right now would throw off my mojo, and I would think we were at the end of the stream. But there, have a website. That website links you to every website that I have. I think you will find the recent blog posts intriguing. Concept developer. I have something new to share tomorrow and excited to see how it is received. Combo 3D and painting, never have seen it done, so it is iffy. I would love to see pictures. Take pictures. Send them to me. Definitely. So close to being finished. This one box. I feel like maybe this would fit in a quart. Here, Jackie, I don't think you saw the blueberry with its blossom end that I've been putting in. If it will focus. See if I can get it to focus. So the blossom end is the little hole at the butt of the blueberry. Half pints. Cup, you mean? Half pint. I'm getting hungry for getting hungry for M&Ms. Yeah, it's Sweet Tooth o'clock, and I have to behave because I had a lot of carbs today. Yeah, nice camera, right? It's a DSLR Canon EOS 250D. I use a digital camera to stream because it picks up on the detail better than a lot of the webcams do. And double points because I get to use the camera to take pictures of my stock for my Etsy. Nothing? I just have really dry hands. And they do stick, but it's like they get stuck to... Oh, no secrets. Sorry, no. No secrets here. That's one of my goals. So I don't like secrets, because if somebody else wants to put themselves through this, go for it. And if you don't, buy my stuff. Yeah. Plus then I get cornstarch everywhere. I like touch my face and my clothes and other things in the room. Always marketing. Yeah. You gotta think. Look, like I said, and I told this to people who, come to my stands at the conventions that I sell out now. Like, if you are more than welcome to tune in and do the craft yourself, follow my YouTube and follow my Twitch and all that. But if you don't want to put yourself through making 130 berries just to fill up a pint, I will. I'll do it, and then you can pay me. I think I'm gonna charge $10 for the blueberries. Speaking of prices, this is a lot. This is 2 hours of work so far. I think $10 is just fine. That is funny. I could sell my marketing skills. I could sell my charm in a bottle, but how many for the $10? 130 berries. I don't have a pre-made pint container. Nexus, stop pushing it. I don't... Until I get around to making them, which is not this season, I'm not selling them. Catch me next season when I'm making furniture for myself and have no stock to do. I am still very far behind on stock that I need to make, that I already made. Nexus. Okay. Talking prices. Buy them from. I'm not buying them from China. We're talking prices now. I'm thinking $10 for 130 berries. I find it is helpful for me to discuss prices over the stream because then I go back in my YouTube video. I think I watch my YouTube videos more than anyone else because I go back and like look at how I did things, what tools I used, and what shades of chalk pastel and things like that. And then recently, when I talk about price, I can go back and then when I go to put them in my Etsy, I know what I was talking about. It's like a notes system for me. They will be in a pack. They will be sold in a bag, much like my blackberries. Or my raspberries. Or my apples. Or my bananas. 8 cents a berry. That is like 8 cents a berry. Why? That makes it sound expensive. They take forever. I have yet to see 2 scale dollhouse blueberries. Okay. You say so. Because it comes out to like $10 an hour. Like, the cost of material is non-existent. This one is just purely time. Oof. I do think after we finish these though, I am going to call it a night because I don't know that I'll be able to get through a second one. But I've got plenty of clay mixed up for it, and we're ready to go. Maggie would love some in a bowl with a pitcher of milk. Cost of material, so a brick of Sculpey clay, like a 3-ounce brick, is about $3 nowadays, $3.25, something like that. Mary Emily is a strawberry fan. I will keep that in mind. I will include that in the blog. To make one berry, start to finish, a couple seconds. Maybe, I don't know, time me. Probably 30 seconds. Maybe. And then like mixing the clay, counting them out. Yeah, probably about an hour to make one of these. Had to mix the clay, not just end the process of artists could be paid by the hour. Yeah. Had to mix the clay, had to go back and like redo any that were too small or too big. It probably comes out to about an hour for one of these, which I price my work at anywhere from $10 to $15 an hour. Because, like I said, I know it's not the best of the best. It's decent. And I want to remain in a price range that is reasonable for people to say, ooh, I can get into minis with this. Because, like, I'm sure you've seen it where it's like, you're either getting, like, the mass-produced clunky kind of, and I hate to say it, sometimes 3D printed, sometimes, you know, molds or resin poured or something like that, or laser cut or something like that, where, you know, you're still paying like a good chunk of money for it, or you're getting these high detailed exquisite pieces that are hundreds of dollars, and not everybody needs that. So I wanted to provide some middle ground of decent quality, decent price, not the most extremely detailed stuff, but still, you know, it's got some heart and soul in it. It's not just me pouring beads into a bag, despite what I really wanted to do with this. These will probably go into the oven for 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops. You have it all mixed for the next batches, yes. Okay. Thank you for your reassurance. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I do have it all mixed for the next batch. I've got enough to do what I need for sure. We will finish up these berries and then we will call it a night. Now they're starting to stick to my fingers. Jackie, you jinxed me. Once these bake, I will take a picture of them inside one of the pint or quart boxes to show you guys. If you follow me on any of my social media, and if not, I'll email you a picture. Thank you. Well, we were debating for a while whether or not I was going to chalk pastel them or paint them afterwards with like a silver dusting, but I think it'll be lost on the berry. It'll either be lost on the berry or too much. No, I'm not breaking out the cornstarch. Cornstarch gets everywhere. It's like glitter. Cornstarch is the glitter of the cooking world. Touch something and it will forever be corn dusted. Trying to come up with my own brick recipe. Bricks! That... Nexus, you joint compound? Gonna run, had a ball, we'll email you. Yes! Come check out. Love you. I'm glad you had a lot of fun. My next stream will be next Sunday, 7:30. Come check me out. 4 more berries. And then we'll have an entire pint of blueberries. And I was like, oh, next week's gonna be easier. Next week is cherries. Oh, the week after that'll be easier. Grapes. It's like, when do we get to kiwis? When do we get to when do we get to oranges? Why do I do this to myself? Why am I like this? Every other person would have just put beads in a bag. No, Bailey, you have to do it the right way. Has to have a little blossom end. Because the plant scientist in you would go nuts if it didn't. Okay. Joint compound and add it to text. What? So you can tint the joint compound and add texture to it. Okay, spend more time making prototypes, so you may have to experiment. Okay, next this is just telling. I'm gonna go put this in the oven. Now that we have made 130 berries, which would be 1 pint, I will talk about all of my websites, and we'll talk about all of what we got going on the next couple weeks. No. 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 Not April Fools anymore. I'll be right back. Alright, that's bacon. You guys are the worst. The worst. I hate you guys. What happened to just having one person watching my stream? I miss those days. No, I appreciate you guys. This is the most I've had to... What? Oh, this is the most I've laughed in a very long time. So thank you for that. Especially on stream. Not at my own jokes. Oh boy. Alright. So, we got that to work on this week then. Because I gotta make 6 more pints. So, for those of you new to my stream, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, and for those of you who are returning, hi, I guess. My name is Bailey Carr Zimmerman, and I am the owner of Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. I have been collecting miniatures for the past 22 years, and in the last 3 years, I decided to start making minis for myself, and inevitably to start my own shop. Use the hobby, fund the hobby. I spent the first year making vegetables. I spent last year making holiday stuff, and this year I'm switching all sorts of different themes. The first few months we made meat and fish. Then this season we're making fruits. Next season I'll be doing furniture, but that will be strictly for myself. And in winter we'll be making clothing, also strictly for myself. Or for my bears, my dollhouses. If you are new to the stream, I stream on Twitch at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. On Sundays, I try to do every Sunday. You know, sometimes I skip. Usually I don't. Pretty on top of it. And if you miss a stream and it disappears from my Twitch channel, you can also check out my YouTube, both of which are Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. If you want to read more about what I've got going on in the world of the dollhouses, you can check out my blog. This year I am doing a deep dive into into where Blueberry Hollow gets its namesake, Blackberry Hollow, which is a creation of my grandmother, who was just on tonight, which is why it was so special. I am taking the stories and newsletters that she wrote about Blackberry Hollow and typing them up and kind of going back through and kind of nitpicking, and also saying what is officially canon and what is kind of something I've always questioned, or things like that. So you can check out my blog. That's blueberryhollowminiatures.wordpress.com. If you like the things that you see me making, you can check out my Etsy. That's Blueberry Hollow Minis. I'm not always making things. Sometimes I am setting up the dollhouses for the various holidays, so there's always stuff to check out. Twitch, YouTube, my Facebook and Instagram are Blueberry Hollow Miniatures. My TikTok is Blueberry Hollow Minis. If you want to support Blueberry Hollow Miniatures but aren't really particularly looking to buy anything, you can always join my Patreon. There are 3 levels of patronage at this point. There's $1, $5, and $10, and each of those gets you exponentially more stuff. It's not necessarily Blueberry Hollow Miniatures stuff, but it is Blueberry Hollows adjacent. So my side mini project that I'm working on in the HO scale, there's exclusive content about that. Actually, all content about that is on there and is not being released in any other social media form. There's behind the scenes work. I did an ASMR video of me prepping for a show. I post my commission work on there. I do craft stuff that isn't minis necessarily. Yeah, it's just all sorts of fun, exclusive, random content on there. So it's a great way to support if you want to be kind of the in-between between liking, sharing, subscribing, and buying stuff from me. So either way, any of that kind of support is appreciated in all forms, even if it's just a like. I really enjoy getting them throughout the day. And if you are a miniaturist yourself, I am starting an initiative called the Free Miniaturist Directory, and what that is a collective of vendors, shows, and groups that are all mini-centric. So all you have to do is drop your information into the submission form on my blog, and it will I will put your name and information up. And the goal is to eventually have this huge list of all sorts of miniaturists, because when you type in like miniatures near me in Google, you get Hobby Lobby and you get Michaels and you get miniatures.com, and you don't get any of the artisans. So I just want to gather them all together and make a list. I have an announcement coming about that soon TM. I'm not quite sure when that'll be, but it'll hopefully be by mid-April. But right now, you can check it out on my blog. And if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can always email me or drop me a line on any of my social media. Or my email is also blueberryhollowminis@gmail.com. If you want to be a part of what you see come out of Blueberry Hollow Miniatures, I have what I lovingly call my Craft To-Do List Challenge. It is a Google document that details all of the things that need to be done in priority currently of what is low stock. But if you join the craft to-do list challenge, you get a chance to tell me what to do by picking out of that list what you think you want to see me make. And that gives you whatever you get out of bossing me around, and that gives me that little burst of dopamine for getting something done for somebody else. And all you'd have to do is email me or send me your email address, and I will add you to the Google Doc. Pretty simple. Oh, I heard a ding. Did you hear a ding? I am still talking. I'm sorry. Talk amongst yourselves. It's fine. Whatever. I just do this for my own. I like to hear myself talk. That's why I stream at this point. I'll be right back. I had a brief panic attack. I thought they were black. I thought I had burnt them. They're just very dark blue. Ah! They are blue though. They're like a deep navy. Fresh out of the Easy Bake. Oh man, Easy Bake. I wonder if that would work. Not that I feel like buying a $45 light bulb, but you know. No, I know. I worked with Blueberries for the last 5 years. I know what Blueberries look like. What? Now I have to know what you guys are chatting about. Measurements. Discord. Measurements. I am still talking. Yeah. Yeah. What do you want to say? It's a piece of... Yeah. Easy to make. I just don't have the time right now. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Is gonna be great. Okay. Alright, I don't regret putting their little butts on them because that makes them. That's going to go flying if that stays there. No. Stop. Shh. You guys are the worst. So mean to me. 8 cents a berry. Don't don't take away my money. If I can get 1 set of berries done a night. You know what? Tell me a better way to do. I'm gonna inhale them. There was a guy, I don't know if he's still around. He used to make these tiny little wood carvings in the eye of a needle. Wood, I don't know if they were wood. He used to make these little carvings in the eye of a needle. And he's made like Wizard of Oz, and he was working on an Alice in Wonderland, and he says at one point he looked away and he looked back and Alice was gone. And the interview goes, "What do you think happened to her?" And he says, "I don't know, I think I might have inhaled her." And it was the funniest deadpan thing I had ever seen at the time. I have exhaled and like blown projects across the room. He did inhale her. Well, at least that's kind of like not the worst thing to obstruct your lungs, right? Oh, I might be able to get away with like 100 berries in a pint. Get. Oh, you son of a gun. Deep breath. Where's my tweezers? So why'd you get kicked out of this? Oh, you know, I made her paranoid about losing blueberries. Oh, I don't care. I'm gonna have to recount them anyway when I decide how many berries go in a pint. I'm gonna tell you something that I've told my son. I married your father. You've met my best friend, and you've met my brother. There's no amount of things that you can do to annoy me. I am well trained into ignoring. Alright, how many blueberries do not fit? That's the question. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. Can I fit 5 more and just do 100 berries? That'd be lovely. We're just gonna do 100 berries. And then I only have to make 600 berries now. That's amazing. Nope. Thank you. I'm gonna shake this table, they're all gonna go flying, and I'm gonna have conniption. Alright, 100 berries. What? Sounds like a challenge. Yeah, that's what he said too, and proceeded to, he was like, I'm gonna sit here and annoy you, and he played this like really screechy song. And I ignored it, because that's what you're supposed to do to children. When they try to do those things, you're not supposed to let on that you're annoyed. And I told him, you're gonna get bored before I get annoyed. And he did. 5 seconds in, he got bored. What would begin? Him. Yeah, him. Only 600. She makes me a wee bit anxious at times. Yeah. If I didn't make anybody nervous, it wouldn't be as entertaining of a show, I think. Right? That's like the point. Yeah, try that one again. Because right now it says, Mom, son. Alright, here, have some blueberries. Yeah. Have some blueberries in the screenshot. That would be great. Still not completely. There we go. That's as zoomed as you're getting. I can maybe get a little bit closer. I'm making you guys dizzy, I'm sorry. Oh, we did it. We did one. We did one and kind of a half. I'm just gonna call it at 100 blueberries. That fits nicely in a pint. Look at them with their little butts. I love the picture. Is so great. Thank you. Thank you much. So let's see, what do we got next week? Next week's cherries. That'll be interesting. A little bit bigger than blueberries. A lot bit easier. And then the following week is grapes. Yeah, the 9th is cherries, the 16th is grapes, the 23rd is kiwis, and then I will be away from the 27th to the 30th, so there will not be a stream at the last Sunday of April because I will be in Chicago at Chicago International, and I'm so excited because I get to see my mom and I get to see all the miniatures, and it's going to be so much fun, and I get to get out of the house, which is much needed. So, that's what we got going on for the month, but I will be sure to get my blog post up for the month by the end of the month. We just started, so we got time. Yay me. Yeah. Very, very excited. Okay, that was not as hard as I thought it would be. Just tedious. Very tedious, and I'm getting there's a hair, sorry. And I'm getting much better at mixing my colors. I was not so good at that to begin with. Sometimes I still screw up, but that's okay. I can't get this hair. It's probably attached to the box. There we go. Alright, that was fun. This was fun. Thank you for joining me tonight. I really hope that you'll be back next week. You are more than welcome. You were a lot of fun to chat with. And I'll definitely give you a follow here on Twitch in a second. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you coming out tonight. This was a great stream. I haven't laughed this hard at things that weren't my own jokes in a very long time, and I appreciate having company. Yeah, awesome. I will definitely check that out now. Thank you so much. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their Sunday night and an even better week ahead of them. If you're here in New Jersey, it looks like it's going to be a gorgeous week, temperature-wise, so I don't know what it's like where you guys are, but at least here it's nice. So, I will see you guys next week, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Have a great week, everybody, and good night.